Hello. So I just wanted to make a quick video explaining more on Xnoise. So let's see. Let's start out with this. So this is an audio track or video, right? So you would hit this and then choose Xnoise. Put reduction up to 100, attack 0, release 10, resolution put it on high, and then save, put into preset menu as, and you said that you put it in as e.v.p. Now, I think what you're confused on is when you hit learn, it's not learning the whole file. It's learning literally what you're hearing at the moment. So right here, okay, it's learning the audio that it's listening to. And this is how far above or behind the audio you want. And the lower is, it's basically not going to do anything. See, watch. See, we're like really far behind the audio. I want it about right here. Now you were saying, how do you know it's working? See this? You can click this and it'll turn it off. So when I'm playing it, that's no Xnoise whatsoever. And that's Xnoise turned on. Okay, so now let's say your audio changes. Right here, your video audio is quiet. Let's say you're outside, and right here it gets loud. So go to where you want to separate your audio or video, because this part sounds great with what you just clicked learn on, but this part doesn't. So hit S. That splits your audio. So now if you play it, it's not moving. Why? Why is it not working? You have to hit your effects on your new one. It's technically made this two different audios or videos because you split it. Okay? Now, if you can see, I have a lot of splits because audio changes. Even with a camera just turning it a different way, you know, it'll change the audio basically. So this makes it to where you just hit this, and now you've got different ones. Let's say this one, you've made it to where you can barely hear it. Okay, so now watch. See? And again, disable Xnoise. Okay. So, let's say I don't have this stuff, because these are other waves plugins. Let's see. Under Vegas is all of the plugins that you have available. So I would add an EQ and compressor. Now you want your EQ before Xnoise. So let's see. I can even disable everything except the EQ right now. You want, most times, you want to have the bass, the front half, you want it off. And the ending is your very high sounds. Kind of turn them off as well. Okay, so now we'll turn on Xnoise. Learn. Here you see how it's worked great, but it's kind of harder to hear. And it's hard for me to talk right now because I can hear myself and there's a slight delay. And I can't figure out right now how to make it where I can't hear myself. It's freaking annoying. I have struggled with this son of a bitch so much. I'll mess around with my audio for hours and I'll get it sounding right. I'll come back 2 weeks later, record, and it's all fucked up. But okay, so now we got the EQ, Xnoise. Now let's do the compressor. And when you find the setting you like, save it. We'll save preset. So basically you just want to make this audio louder. So you can see without the compressor, with, see with a compressor, you can make Xnoise a lot further behind the sound, like this. Just use a compressor and crank that son of a bitch up. Just look without Xnoise. Now without a compressor. So now we can hear behind the audio. Listen to this. They say, Bokey, give me that. Bokey, give me that. So, hopefully this helps you. So, alright, one more thing. Let's say we have all of this set up the way we want. Instead of every time having to load EQ, Xnoise, and then load e.v.p, get it all the way you want, go back to your plug-in chain right here. Go to Save As. Give it a name. Testing. Hit OK. Now, let's say you put a brand new audio in right here. You'll go to your audio, go to plugin chain. Now, look for FX packages. There it is, testing. And it's loaded up. So now you'll have a good starting point. But remember, just click on the track, hit S, and you can separate your audio. That way you can make this part have Xnoise. You can make this part not even have Xnoise if you want. And hear what it sounds like with and without Xnoise, you just click on that. And when you're done, this can be a video all in itself, but you go to File, Render As. Now, on mine, I have Sony AVC, okay, and then click on, I can't remember which one I chose. Let's click any of them, basically, and then go to Customize. Okay, now here is what's working for me. Include video, EVC HD, high definition, put high codec, your frame rate, yours might be 30. Aspect ratio 1, bit rate 16,000, and go to audio and set that the way you want. Project, put best, use project settings, and default. Hit OK. And let's see, go back to customize, hit the save, put in a name, save it, and then click the star next to what you name it as, and that way it'll always be there. Name it, put where you want it to go. Now, you also have project video properties. I'll let you look at mine. Just gonna put yours to match mine. Unless you're not 1080, you might be 4K or something like that. Audio. Haven't changed any of that. And then again, name it, save it. And one more thing. Go to options, hold shift, click preferences. Now that brings up internal. Type in, let's see, I need to make another video on this. Or there we go. Enable multi-core rendering. I changed one of those, I think. There's a couple things in this that I changed that totally made a difference. Made it to where when I was playing stuff, it would have a delay. So I'll figure out what I changed and update you on that. Another thing, go to video, raise up the amount of RAM. I think you said you had like 64 gig of RAM. Just put it on something like this, 16,000, and kind of match mine here. Your GPU acceleration, turn that off because that messes with it. Preview device, untick this, optimize GPU display performance. See, I have mine as the Microsoft Sound Mapper. Match my settings where it may, at least it'll be a starting point for you. You can change some stuff. I think that's all I really changed, other than internal, the couple things that I changed. I wish it let me see what I've changed. I don't know. I'll figure it out and let you know. But hopefully this helps. And I might make a video in a bit going over this session I did. It's pretty cool. All right. Later. Bye.